Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell so you don't miss any of the latest updates on the Iraqi dinar, Iraq's economy, and what's going on with the global currency markets. You won't want to miss out, trust me. Today I've got some groundbreaking news that I've been tracking for a while, and you definitely need to hear it. This is huge, so let's dive right into it. There's some truly exciting intel coming in from multiple sources about the Iraqi dinar, and it's really starting to heat up. The biggest news is that private bondholders have finally started receiving their funds to complete their bond exchanges. This is the first time we're seeing this happen on such a scale, and it's not just one or two reports. It's coming from multiple, reliable sources. I know a lot of you have been patiently waiting for this moment to come, and now it's actually starting to unfold. The bondholders are getting their travel funds, which means the exchanges are moving forward. This is a huge milestone, and it signals that we're on the right path. So what does this mean for us, those of us who are investors or holders of the Iraqi dinar? Well, it means that the entire process is progressing, and we are seeing tangible movement. The wheels are turning, and that's a big deal. The exchanges are happening. And with this kind of momentum, it's clear that we are getting closer to the point where we might see some real changes in the value of the Iraqi dinar. Now here's where it gets even more interesting. Maxi, a key figure in the dinar space, has shared some crucial updates that could impact all of us. He's been told that once the bondholders are fully paid out and complete their exchanges, we, the regular investors and holders of the Iraqi dinar, will be next in line for the exchange. This is the first time we've seen such clear movement toward that goal. And honestly, this is a huge signal that things are heading in the right direction. It's a very positive sign for anyone holding the dinar or looking to get involved in the near future. I know many of you have been following this saga for years, and I totally get the frustration of waiting. But trust me when I say this, today feels different. We're finally seeing some serious momentum in this process. It's exciting! Let's take a step back for a moment and talk about the Iraqi dinar itself. There's still some critical news about the currency that many of you may not have heard yet. Iraq, as you probably know, is sitting on vast natural resources, oil, gold, and other minerals. Yet the full potential of the Iraqi dinar hasn't been unlocked. Currently, the dinar is pegged artificially low at about 1/116th of a penny to the US dollar. But here's the kicker. This doesn't accurately reflect the true value of the dinar. Iraq's large reserves of oil, gold, and other key resources should make the dinar a much stronger currency. So why has the value of the dinar been suppressed for so long? Well, that brings us to some important geopolitical factors. Iraq's currency has been intentionally held at a low value, largely because of foreign policy agreements, particularly surrounding Iraq's relations with other countries, like the United States and neighboring nations. As much as we all want to see a full revaluation of the dinar, it's clear that there are external forces at play here. The situation is complicated, and it's ultimately a waiting game. However, with the news I'm sharing today, it's clear that things are changing. Iraq is moving closer to a point where it might be able to release the full potential of its currency, and we could be seeing significant shifts in the coming months. Another key development to pay attention to is the role of the United Nations in Iraq. The UN Assistance Mission for Iraq, UNAMI, has been working closely with the country to help implement Security Council Resolution 2732. This is a critical development because it signals that we might be nearing the end of the UN's involvement in Iraq's post-war recovery. Over the years, the UN has played a crucial role in Iraq's rebuilding process, but now they are starting to step back. When the UN reduces its involvement, it's usually a sign of increased stability in the country. And for us, that could mean a significant change in the value of the Iraqi dinar. For those who've been following this situation closely, you'll know that the Iraqi dinar hasn't been traded on the global forex market the same way major currencies like the US dollar, euro, or British pound have been. Yes, there's been some trading on smaller platforms, but the dinar hasn't reached the truly international level where it can realize its full potential. However, as Iraq continues to stabilize its government and economy, we're likely to see the dinar become a part of the larger global currency markets. And when that shift happens, it could have a massive impact on the value of the dinar, which is something we've all been waiting for. Now let's talk about Iraq's oil exports. Iraq has been making major strides in this area. In January 2025, Iraq exported over $400 million worth of oil to the United States. Exactly $442 million to be precise, for a total of 5.62 million barrels of oil. That's a significant increase compared to previous months, and it's an indicator that Iraq is using its oil exports to strengthen its economy. When you combine this with Iraq's gold reserves, which are substantial, and the continued strengthening of its financial sector, it's clear that Iraq is positioning itself for major economic growth and stability. But it doesn't stop there. The Iraqi government has also been working on its 2025 national budget, and there are some important details that investors should know. The total budget is estimated at 216 trillion Iraqi dinars, with actual spending expected to be around 160 trillion. While that's a substantial figure, there are some delays in the approval process, which is worth noting. The Ministry of Finance has not yet completed the necessary budget tables, which were supposed to be sent back in October 2024. These delays are causing some concerns, especially since the budget hasn't been tabled for parliamentary approval yet. This could mean that the approval of the budget will be delayed until after the upcoming elections. This delay is critical because the approval of the budget, along with a clear economic strategy, will play a pivotal role in the stability of the dinar and its future value. And don't forget about the major amendments to the Federal General Budget Law that were passed by the Iraqi Parliament in February. These amendments will impact the fiscal years 2023, 2024, and 2025. They are a vital part of Iraq's long-term economic stability and could pave the way for further reforms that will directly affect the value of the Iraqi dinar. So, there's a lot happening right now, and the future looks bright. Iraq is making huge strides towards stabilizing its economy and improving its currency's global standing. As we continue to see these developments unfold, it's clear that we could be on the brink of some significant changes that will impact us as investors and holders of the Iraqi dinar. Stay tuned and make sure you're subscribed for all the latest updates. Newshound Intel Guru Walking Stick, Iraqi bank friend Aki update. AKI, busy, very busy. We are finishing up a training on a new software that we have applied to all of our banks. Here, my private bank is also now being part of it. This software is called Multi-Currency Sync Software. The purpose of this software is to update the world, the banks, Forex, everybody that will need to know this, to update them on the new currency that we will be purring out. It is going to include the pictures of the lower denominations. Walking stick. Hasn't this software been around for a while? AKI. Yeah, but this is a new updated software. We're pretty much done with this. We've been at it for a long time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.